Good evening, and welcome to the 5th GoldFire Studios chat. And if you were just watching and saw it cut, sorry about that. We had a few technical difficulties here in the studio and lost the feed for a second, but we're back on air. Don't worry, we're going to be doing the full show, and we got some cool stuff in store. Now our fire just died. This is a good sign to start the show. All right, well, let me pull up the chat so we can see you real quick. Okay, so it has been 2 weeks since we saw you, and it's been a pretty busy 2 weeks. We've been getting a lot of stuff done, especially on Casino RPG. We started some new challenges for you, and we'll have more on the way soon, hopefully a little more attainable this time. But those will keep coming back as well. You want to talk about a little bit about what you've been working on the last few weeks?
Yeah, sure. What we showed you guys 2 weeks ago, I've been working on that. We have sound. Okay, well, do we want to fix the sound before we could go on? All right.
Can you all not hear us? The mic is hooked in.
Sounds fine. Okay. All right. Well, hopefully it's all right for you, Pin. What we showed you guys 2 weeks ago, I've been working quite a bit on that. We were working on the editor more, getting some more functionality. James has been working on some awesome additional customizations to the inside of the casino, which we'll show you those and save those for the future. And also, I've been working on actually outside customization, because in addition to being able to mess around with the inside of your casino, you're going to get to kind of edit the outside with your casino and your lot. So we've really been putting a lot of focus on that. So hopefully pretty soon we should have something to show you there.
Yeah, and we'll have a little bit of the outside to show you this week. Partly of what he's working on. We'll talk a little bit more about that. Yeah, so today, as you know, we've been working on setting up a Kickstarter, and we just this morning actually we did the full shoot. We hired a professional videographer, and he did the full shoot. We were on set all morning doing that, and we think we should have a really cool video ready and a trailer for the game coming up over the next few weeks. We still don't have a specific date set yet for the start, but it should be around the next show. And before I forget, because two weeks from tonight is actually New Year's, so we won't be having the show that day. We are moving it to 2 days later on January 3rd. So the next show will be on January 3rd, same time, same place. So be sure to tune in for that, and we'll be showing more as well.
So actually, it should have some awesome music with it.
Yep. We've been working on the score. We'll be getting some more final pieces of that this week, actually. So that's going to be pretty cool. So a few more things on the Kickstarter. Obviously, this shirt is going to be one of the available rewards. We've got this poster that's going to be available in a variety of sizes. If you can see it there, there's sort of a glare. So we'll have this available in a few different sizes, as well as limited signed versions as well. We've also got...
Since our signatures are pretty valuable, so you might want to get your hands on one of those.
It's true. We've also got some custom playing cards. Now, the ones in the Kickstarter are actually going to have Casino RPG on the back, but this is an example. Get a little closer with these. So we actually had some GoldFire Studios playing cards made that are pretty cool. Bicycle cards, really nice, high quality cards here. And we'll be doing something similar for the Kickstarter with the Casino RPG cards, as well as a bunch of other really cool rewards that we've come up with, which I think we talked a little bit about at the last broadcast. Now this is not actually has anything to do with the Kickstarter, but I just thought it was really cool. and everyone likes bacon, right? So I received this delicious bacon popcorn in the mail today. Is anyone on Reddit? I know Luke's on Reddit over here. We both did Reddit gifts. It's a Secret Santa on the internet. It's pretty cool. If you didn't do it this year, you should check it out for next year. And my Secret Santa sent me my favorite food, bacon on popcorn. We'll see how that works out.
Yeah.
All right, so let's jump into new content for this week.
All right, let's get the fun stuff going here. Let's see if I can.
We're gonna try the really high tech method again. I'm just gonna hold the TV, so bear with us.
It's right. Let's see if we can. Yeah, we can adjust it.
Oh,
Did we lose it?
the lesson here
There we go.
is get an extension cable. All right, this should be good enough. So what you're
We can
about to
actually
see,
get-
we
There
do
we
have
go.
a table, but the camera is currently sitting on it. Okay, what you're about to see, what's about to come on screen is a screenshot from the outside of the game. There it is. And last week we showed you, or 2 weeks ago we showed you the inside.
Yeah, do you want to pull it closer?
It
Oh,
could be a
can we
little
get any closer?
dangerous. We currently have a very
All right, we will improve this setup in the future. You can count on it. You want me to?
no, because our monitor is going to fall.
All right, we're gonna fix something.
It's okay for now. So, as I was saying, this is a screenshot of the outside. It's obviously still a work in progress. We'd like to get it a little further along before we show you either live footage or live demo like last time. But we, sorry, the chat is distracting. Last week, again, we showed you the inside. So basically what you're seeing here is a street corner. There's some casinos here. As we said, all the casinos are actually owned by players in the game. You'll be able to see everyone else walking around on these streets with you in real time, communicating and interacting with those people. And these lots here are actually going to be fully customizable. That's one of the things that Luke was talking about that he's working on. So not just that you can select your casino, but you can actually customize these lots just like you can customize the inside of the casinos.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see these very well, guys, but you'll be able to. You can see a couple palm trees up here. You'll be able to place a bunch of things in the lot as well as the ground the casino's on. Move that stuff around. So should be pretty cool.
And I don't know, it's not close enough. I won't even try. But yeah, that's a good overview. Hopefully at the next broadcast we'll be a little further along on this outside view, and we can go a little more in depth on customization or one of the areas as we get closer to the beta. So,
All right.
as we try and work our way back without destroying the rest of the office, move on to the next segment. Okay, so we don't have a mailbag today. Fortunately, no one submitted any questions. We're thinking about adding some rewards, giveaways for questions starting with the next show, but we'll be posting more details about that before that time. So, be thinking about some questions. We're going to do a question and answer session at the end here, but before that, we'd like to do a poll. Let me go ahead and set it up right now. Do you want to start talking about the live stream?
Sure. What we're looking at doing is actually switching from Ustream to Livestream, and Livestream has a bunch of additional features, such as an editor. Because this whole issue with us trying to move the TV close to you guys is kind of a problem. So I think You have to correct me on this, James. Does live stream actually have some of the functionality so we can actually put what we see on the screen up for everybody? Can we actually share the screen?
Yeah,
The screen?
so... okay, so we just put a poll up that you can vote in, and we'd like to get your feedback on this. That may be one of the features. We're hoping that is. But one of the... So there's really two key points. The live stream, which is livestream.com service, offers no ads. So you won't see those annoying ads that pop up anymore, those that cut through the live broadcast. The downside is that you have to sign up for an account to watch the broadcast. You can't log in and watch anonymously like we see several of you are right now. So those are sort of the two big things that we're looking at with this decision. So we'd like your feedback to see where you would like the next broadcast to be and moving forward. So it looks like we're getting some results in.
Yeah, the biggest problem with that is that you're going to have to log in. So if any of you are not willing to kind of sign up for a site to watch like the live stream, then please let us know, because if we're going to start losing a lot of viewers, we don't want to make the switch. But it's kind of key.
It's free to sign up on that site, by the way.
Yeah.
So it's just, making an account, and once you've done that, you'll just have to log in before each broadcast. But it'll be completely ad free, so that's a cool feature. All right, so any objections to switching to live stream? It looks like the majority are leaning towards live stream. YouTube, we are looking at. Unfortunately, YouTube has not opened it up to anyone beyond their partners yet. So once that happens, that'll be an option that we look at as well. But Ustream and Livestream are pretty much the best two options that are open to everyone right now that we've seen. So if there's no other objections, it looks the vote is pretty overwhelming in favor of Livestream.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like the next broadcast will be on Livestream. We'll update the link on the GoldFire Studios website. So remember, if you ever want to try and get to this link, to the broadcast page, it's goldfirestudios.com/fireside chat.
I think that's right. We can
I should know this. It's either Fireside or Fireside Chat. But we'll be posting on the Facebook pages, Twitter, on the probably update on the blog as well. So we'll make that very clear where the next one is. But just keep in mind, we'll be setting up a live stream GoldFire channel, just like we have on Ustream. So thanks for the input on that. Okay, so that's everything for our prepared information right now. Now we'd like to open it up for questions. If you have anything, just like each week, we'd love to answer some questions that you might have.
Yeah, a little less content this week, but we should definitely have more to show. Casino RPG next week. Just try spikes. What are spikes?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
You have to clarify. I'm suspicious about this one. Is spikes another streaming option? Spike tear.
You should have seen me in high school then.
Wait a second. Successful Kickstarter? Will you do it for a successful Kickstarter? If I'm gonna be held to drag, I think you can do.
That'll be mine.
All right. Well, you're getting off easy, because if I have to dress in a dress for a Kickstarter,
my hair is deceptively long, so it'll. It's pretty large spikes.
you can get a haircut if you need to. It is possible to actually cut the hair.
Yeah, I generally cut my hair about once every 3 or 4 months. It's much cheaper that way.
We're developers, and not to We don't have to get our hair cut twice a year.
Yeah.
Could be hot pants. Yeah, it's true. I don't know. Who was it? Someone was offering to help me out picking out the costume. If you guys want some, send me some suggestions. This will be my first time in drag, so I'm gonna need a little help. So send me some pictures. I'll see what I can do. I'm not gonna make that mistake. Don't worry. There's no way.
Well, if you notice, we've changed the camera angle since our first broadcast, so wouldn't be an issue anyway.
Yeah. Well, I don't think this is gonna be full on drag. I think I have to wear some bicycle shorts or something underneath it. I'm gonna not take this too far.
Plus, we went through the whole professional video production this morning, and I mean, essentially, we're professional actors now. I mean, that's what it boils down to.
Can't you tell? Can't you tell since we're so good on camera? Got simple. We're not taking it that far. We're not taking it that far.
I don't know. Actually, I know someone who has a fat suit that's a woman fat suit that I actually wore for Halloween and didn't realize it was a woman's fat suit until afterwards. Already out there.
No, we're gonna
okay,
just keep this. I'm not putting stuffing anything here. We're gonna keep it down to the right level.
This is a rated G program, so
yeah.
Question.
Anybody questions, or you can kill me? I'm gonna have to find you first. You're 6'5" to me, so I'm gonna have to track you down.
So, what are you all more interested in? The poster, the T-shirt, or the playing cards? We'll try and ask you some questions now. Mix it up a little. Cards, both. Both. Well, there's 3, so does both mean all?
All 3.
Cards, all 3, okay.
That will be an option.
Cards. Cards seems unanimous. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about the cards too. These GoldFire cards that we got are pretty cool. I'm excited to see the Casino RPG cards. Now, which T-shirt do you think is more interesting, the GoldFire shirt or a Casino RPG shirt? And the Casino RPG shirt would probably have this logo on it, minus the concept art. So it'd be this on probably a black T-shirt for the Casino RPG shirt.
A bumper sticker. Who would actually you guys are going to actually put a Casino RPG bumper sticker on your car? Or I guess anywhere else. Never mind. I guess you can put that anywhere you want to.
Yeah, we actually thought about dice, which would be cool. It's difficult to customize dice. There's not a lot of open space on it. But we are doing custom poker chips, which should be pretty cool.
You can vandalize other people's stuff with GoldFire. Yeah,
Big fuzzy ones.
Big fuzzy dice. That's not a bad idea.
We'll look into it. I haven't seen any custom fuzzy dice makers, but they probably exist on the internet somewhere.
Nice. Someone's following your guerrilla tactics. There are actually GoldFire stickers all over Oklahoma City,
all
just
over
in random
downtown.
places, thanks to Jews.
No, I have no idea who put those there. It wasn't me, but
of course not. Yeah, did you mention the poker? I guess we mentioned the poker chips, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Magnetic car stickers. That's not a bad idea. I've seen where you can get those customized. We might look at doing that, something like that. Yeah, we might think about stickers are cheap. We could probably throw stickers into
Yeah, that's not a bad
Most
idea.
of the reward tiers, actually. You make a note of that.
Money for
Stickers.
PJs.
Okay, got that.
Yeah, we should have several different size options for the t-shirts.
Yeah, so the way the shirts will work, if you're a backer, at the end, you'll get an email through Kickstarter, and they'll send out a survey, and you'll just select your shirt size. So you'll get whichever size you want.
Eventually, I'm
PJs.
sure, not necessarily for the Kickstarter, but eventually, I'm sure we'll have all kinds of GoldFire and Casino RPG swag. We could probably
Yeah, but
give
I
out.
mean, a lot of the stuff we'll be offering as rewards will be exclusive to the Kickstarter, exclusive
Yeah.
designs. Yeah, raise your hand if you're interested in keychains.
Or say yes in the chat. It might work.
Poker chip keychain. Yeah, I think the company we were looking at for the poker chips has an option to add a keychain thing to it, so that could be a cool idea.
He did. There's a hand up. That's the raise hand. He actually did it. I'm pretty
All right,
impressed.
so we need to look into keychains, stickers, magnetic bumper stickers, whatever they're called.
I think that's everything.
Giant fuzzy dice.
Yeah,
Potentially.
the fuzzy dice is going to be a little harder, but that would be pretty cool if we could.
Yes. Oh, we did it again. Sorry. The question is, does Casino RPG have a leveling system? And the answer is yes, and yes. We'll just let you think about that.
Do you like poker RPG? Then I'm sure you'll like Casino RPG.
There's actually going to be multiple types of leveling systems built in. Because remember, this isn't just a role-playing game. It's a tycoon game and a casino game. So we've got some unique aspects we're working on that aren't fully developed yet. So we'll have more information about that moving forward.
I'm in trouble. What did I do? What did I do? Looting me first. Oh, I thought he was geek. Well, see, I'll stay out of the game. You know, I'm the developer, so I can do whatever I want to in the world. I'll transport you in the middle of nowhere if you mess with me in the game. I'm cold-blooded, so I'll do it.
The question is, will we be having challenges in Casino RPG? I'm sure we'll have some form of them. They'll probably be set up in a different way, just because of the nature of the game. But there'll definitely be some sort of equivalent feature to that.
So Pin's getting all the
Commercials.
commercials.
Yep.
Or at least
See,
Pin's.
that won't be an issue in 2 weeks and 2 days. Again, we want to keep. If you missed it earlier, the next show is January 3rd, not January 1st.
It's like 665. It's like you want an Ocean's 11 kind of game, but not initially.
Will the Casino RPG currency be interchangeable with gold? We're looking at different options as far as that goes. So I guess it sort of depends. What do you mean by interchangeable with gold? Do you mean like, will there be a gold market to where you can sell your currency in Casino RPG for gold, or sell gold for Casino RPG currency? If that's the case, then yes, we plan on having something along those lines.
Yeah, and some of the whole economy aspects we're going to try out in beta, since game economies can be complicated and you can see a lot of inflation. Probably there'll be things we're trying out in beta and we'll have to adjust and tweak as we go on. So there's that.
Right, so we've got a lot of things in mind after learning lessons from Poker RPG and BC Wars to help manage the economy and the market that really influences that much better.
Yeah, James, you've had quite an experience with managing the game economy, so.
We'll have some sort of bonus system, but not directly, just because it's not workable with the economy. It's a totally new economy, and that would just it wouldn't work placing one into the other directly.
That's in response to Ben's question, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there would be a lot of concerns with that. We don't want to. That could massively inflate the economy right off the bat if we did that.
Right, but we're definitely going to be offering some sort of bonus system for current players on the games. That's the tricky thing with these open world type games is the economy is so tightly intertwined with all aspects of the game, and there's so many variables that go into that economy that you've got to be really careful with how you manage that. But yeah, I mean the gold is part of the platform, the GoldFire network, and so that of course it's Casino RPG will be part of that, and so all the gold you have right now can also be used in Casino RPG as well. So the question is, why not have uniform market features across the network? So that's actually something that we're slowly going to be moving towards. The issue was that Poker RPG was made, and then BC Wars was made, and then the platform was made, and then they sort of merged together. And so it just takes a process to sort of separate out features onto the platform that don't need to be game specific and make that transition. So Casino RPG will be another step in that direction.
Well, these commercials should be fixed with the next stream, since we'll be using live stream. So. Here in a casino. Yeah, that's with the blend of BC Wars and Casino RPG. The hybrid T-Rex comes walking in.
Right. There will be massive Neanderthal battles between casinos. It's going to be pretty epic.
Never seen it before. You want to answer the... Will there be a chat system in Casino RPG? Yeah, definitely. There'll be one. There's of course the global network chat, and then there's going to be a separate chats within Casino RPG that you can. Well, I'll let you.
It'll be quite a bit more robust than what we have right now. All our focus is on community aspects of gameplay, and that's the thing we really want to drive. So there's going to be multiple types of communication that really integrate well into the gameplay to help facilitate that. And that'll be another part of the game that'll be tweaked as we go along through the beta, because we really want to. We love the chat that goes on in Poker RPG and BC Wars, and we want to encourage that even more.
Yeah, and especially since when we launch the beta too, I assume probably most of you guys will be on with us during the beta, and you're going to help us. You're going to be able to help us guide development as we go. Just give us suggestions, say what you like, what you don't, and you'll be able to help us guide development the entire way.
Okay, so the question is the entire game browser-based? Yes. So you don't have to download anything. You don't have to install a plugin. And you ask about bandwidth usage. Well, there's the browser. Modern browsers today are actually really robust in what we can do. So we can employ some really advanced caching techniques so that once you've gone to the game once, the browser has actually downloaded the game itself. So when you come back, only the things that have changed are going to refresh, and you're going to be able to just load right into the game pretty much instantly. So it's actually not, there's not much of a difference in bandwidth usage between completely browser-based and a downloadable game. And it means we can push out those updates in real time. So you don't have to download updates to the game, and everyone's running on the same version and gets all the new features automatically.
Plus, I think you'll find out just how impressive a browser-based game can be. Because what we're making right now is I haven't found a game that's browser-based that looks anything like this. So.
So the question is, how do you move around in the world? I think if you're at the last broadcast, you actually saw this a little bit, but so it's all click-based because we want it to work the same on a touchscreen device as on a computer. So on a touch device, you just touch the screen and that's where you'll walk to. On a computer, you'll move your mouse around and click, and then your character will go to that location. Any other questions this week?
Yeah, remember there can be incentives for submitting questions, so upgrade your buildings. The question is, can we upgrade our buildings? And the answer is absolutely.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of customization options and improvements that you can work towards. So, I mean, when you get your first casino, it's probably going to be a little puny thing, but you can have multiple floors, you can have different themes, and there's going to be a wide range of lesser to better casinos as you go along.
I don't know if you guys have ever been to the gas station casinos where you go, it's like it's here in Oklahoma, we have a few. You go in a gas station, and in the back they have a bunch of slot machines. It's going to be kind of what your casino looks like and acts like initially. It's just going to be a gas station casino, and you're going to upgrade from there.
Okay, so with all the customization, how will you keep the focus on actual gameplay? Well, I mean, a big part of the game is the tycoon aspect. So customization is actually an important part of the gameplay itself. But that being said, we're not forcing you into any certain type of gameplay. So if you just want to play poker or blackjack or slots, you can do that. You don't have to own a casino. You don't have to manage or customize a casino if you don't want to. that's just a path you can take if that's something you want to do.
And like we said too, there are going to be all kinds of missions. There's going to be missions,
Right.
jobs, leveling up. There's going to be, when we really start cranking out development, there'll be all kinds of different things you can do in addition to the tycoon aspect if you want to stay away from that.
The question is, when is this coming out? So we don't have a specific date yet. The Kickstarter campaign, we're looking at starting in the next 2 to 3 weeks, and then the beta testing should start shortly after the end of the Kickstarter. So the Kickstarter will be 30 days long exactly. So shortly after that is when the first round of beta testing will begin.
And Pin's question, will there be already built casinos in the game? And initially, yeah, there will be. We don't want to just drop the first batch of players in the game and then just be like nothing. You're going to be dropped in the middle of the field. So there should be some... No? Okay, well...
Well, okay, there'll
really
be...
discuss that a little more.
There'll be one... there will be one casino. So we'll go into a little more detail about that later, but... a new city is seeded with a main character, and that person is who introduces you into the game, and they're sort of the mayor of the city, or the person who started the city, sort of, and so they have their main casino in the middle of the city, and that's where you're going to start in the game. So right off the bat, there's going to be access to all the games like poker, blackjack, and slots. But all around that, it will be player-owned. The city will be designed, customized, and owned by the players. All right, so like we said, we'll probably be giving away some sort of rewards for questions that make it into our mailbag for the next show. So be sure to submit questions on the GoldFire Studios website. We'll be posting on the news blogs with more details on that sometime later this week. And the next show is on January 3rd, again, 6 p.m., same time as usual. But it's going to be at livestream.com. We'll also be posting an updated link to that as well. And be sure to check Twitter and Facebook pages to get the latest information on that as well. So thanks for tuning in this evening and giving us some of your time. We enjoyed answering your questions and look forward to answering more next time and showing some more behind the scenes looks.
Yeah, should definitely have a little more to show you guys next time. And so you guys have a great night.
Everyone have a good evening.
You guys better leave me alone in the game.